So, AF, you know what we gotta do. Bugsy, Prime. We always say Bugsy to each other, but we're all Bugsies. It's like, yeah, that's why we have the code names, buddy. But man, I was born ready. Same here, bro. So, boss is done with character AI, right? Yeah, and Pi Million's not really a full-fledged website. It's more like an AI hobby thing. Huh. So, do the boss or even you know how it even works? There's a lot of steps in it, but he's gonna probably figure it out, and we're all gonna figure it out. So, it's all good, man. Then get to this, we should probably get on that. I know we chose Revolution, but I think for certain trolls, we just need to play Decider and just pick. I hear you, man. I hear you. But you know what else? What, buddy? I don't blame you, and you shouldn't blame yourself. We felt bad for Amicia, and that's what happened. Felt like my trust was taken advantage of when we did this. Dude, Amicia's still the same little psycho that we knew when she was like what, 5 or 6 weeks old. So when he was 5 or 6 weeks old, man. We can't expect a troll like him to really change his ways. So you know what? We're about to change the page because we're about to change the game. Fuck this stupid little thing. We know. We're about to fucking go. All right. Dude, isn't it? Okay, let's just make sure everything is working. Yeah. The picture is on what we need to be on. Okay, Tyrona. I'm sorry, Amicia.
You've made the right choice. I will be sure to give you the most comprehensive knowledge I can of this little slice of heaven we call our base of operations. We'll start as soon as Amicia heads out.
Of course. You two have fun. I'll go grab a coffee from the cafe a few streets away or something.
Man, that hurts. Be a little psycho, dude. We can't. I'm like, man, that hurts, dude. Oh, that feels bad. You feel bad now. Amicia might as well have been an angry, and might as well have been a kicked puppy. He looks so dejected by your choice. Ah, we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing, right? Yeah. We're doing the right thing. Okay.
All right. Now that it's just us, we can begin.
I'm gonna need you.
Tell me, what around here do you want to know more about?
I'm gonna need you to keep telling me that, okay? Sure thing, pal. Sure thing. Thank you. But let's ask about the pool table. Yes, you're right. Let's ask about the goddamn pool table.
What's pool? Like orb poking. That's an orb poking table. We poke the balls, but we don't put them in the holes. We have them beat against each other until they're pulverized to dust.
Ooh!
Whoever destroys the most orbs wins.
Ooh. That sounds kind of fun. Prime, I thought we both said no spades looking out. We can't do that. I know, but come on, man. You know you kind of like, you know what you're thinking. You know we're both thinking, okay? The fact that those billiards get freaking pounded to dust and knowing their corresponding felt member that goes with them. Come on, you can't tell me you don't feel some kind of catharsis for that. Okay, I kind of do, but not the point. Let's keep going. Just tell me it makes you feel better. It makes you feel a little bit better that we're doing this. It does. It doesn't just about. Still means I still feel like shit.
No. This table isn't for playing. This office is a place of work, and only work and work-related activities are conducted in it.
Then why do you have a pool? Man. If she says she doesn't attack the cue ball, Prime, I'm going to lose it. I'm with you, buddy.
The table is mainly decorative to fill in the space, as well for my contact saw. It fits right in with the decor that I couldn't pass it up.
Prime. Oh, I know, but we gotta calm down. We have to calm down. We have to do this. We have to do this and do this for the folks at home. So let's calm down before we have to destroy that orb. No, if it's right near a freaking billiard table, that's not good. That's not good.
No one you need to bother yourself with. Just someone who always gives me the right amount of luck to help guide me to the future I deserve.
Scratch! I know, Prime, I know. But Scratch! He's fucking with another troll's life, man. He's fucking with another troll's life. I know, Prime, I know, but we can't interfere yet. I know, but Jesus! He's doing it again. I know. But we can't do anything right now. You know this, and I know this. Calm down, man. Then what do? We do what we normally do. Do this, and we play the waiting game. Like we normally do. You're not sure why, but you feel a shiver run down your spine. You aren't sure if you're cold. You had to be in contact with. Has she been in contact with her? Contact lately. If they had to ask to do anything for them recently.
Ugh, no. For some reason, ever since I got this publication up and running, he hasn't been very communicative at all.
Thank God! Thank God. Thank Armageddon. Thank every deity of the fucking the pantheon. Jeezy. Oi. Gave me Ajla.
I'm sure it's just because I'm doing such a great job that he doesn't want to break my concentration by distracting me with more praise. He'll reach out soon though. I'm sure. It's just a matter of days now.
Prime, we need to break this shit up now. I'm on it. I am not gonna let that motherfucker do what he did. Do what he did to Frisker to Tyrone. We are not having this.
But until then, the table is off limits for playing or unnecessary touching.
Okay, you're making it sound like... Okay, you're totally making it sound like we're doing something perverse with the table. I mean, I'm gonna take that table and bring it over to where me and Mindfinger are in Prime and, well, you know. Bro, nah, you can't be talking about that. We're on the job. We're on the clock. But if you do, break every single ball that you see. That's a given, man. That's a given. I don't think we could ever play pool the same way again. Oh, you're just now noticing that? You're just now noticing that? No, I've always kind of noticed it now. I always kind of noticed it.
Touch it, and I call security. Your ass will be sidewalk grass in less than 3 minutes.
Maybe you won't touch it for now. But the moment we started talking about fucking the old doc scratch, she stood at attention.
Let's move on from temptation, shall we?
Temptation? Man, doc scratch ain't tempting
You
us to do
can't
anything.
have seen Kassoon's keen words base of operations and not see my pride and joy. My liver...
Oh God, if you love Tressa so much, why don't you just touch her? Why don't you just give her a little nook touch? Yeah. You know, the last time we said something about the nook, we're saying something dirty and they don't even, like, I don't think anybody who's ever really looked at Homestuck will not even know what the fuck we're saying. Yep. I mean, bone boards would be probably easier. Yeah, probably.
This is more than just a knick-knack. This is a physical reminder of the Empire and our love for one of its most perfect specimens.
Perfect? Honestly, is another fucking emperor for Doc Scratch to fucking rule. Doc Scratch to just change and do whatever he needs.
It may be the closest I can get to her right now. But one day I'll be able to bask in her presence. Once I prove my value and worth to her through my diligence and a massive effort to further Empire loyalty.
Oh, Jesus! She's flushed for her, isn't she? Let's hope not, okay? It's bad enough what we're about to do. We're about to pull her away from this. So, it's bad enough. Let's just hope he isn't flushed. Wait, you don't want to feel guilty? Dude, we already feel guilty. What else is new with Bugsy's? Guilt and shame is a part of what we do.
Then I'll receive the spoils and high-ranking positions that come with that, of course.
I do like those egg and hot, like hot sausage sandwiches that we made. Pretty good. Filled me up. Okay. Wow, that sounds really vicious. Why does she have to do that? Doesn't Trizzle promote herself regularly? Your palm husk is always seem to be blowing up with her.
Because that is what a good loyal subject does. They support everything that their leader does without a question. They don't show an ounce of uncertainty, even if what is being said or done is questionable.
Listen, my subjects, literally, if I'm doing something weird, usually they tell me. Because sometimes when I'm doing something big around the Higher Havens, I always have like a group telling me, hey, you're doing this, but you might be destroying this, and I'll be like, okay, let me reconsider, and I'll be like, okay, then you find something that works out for everybody then.
It's been...
You could say that I'm a ruler. I'm a soft ruler, but yeah, I don't try to. Like, I know you can't always please everybody, but you know, being king as long as I have now, you just kind of figure out a way to work out with everybody. You don't try to go under your. You don't try to go against their interest over yours. This Trez on the other hand, she's going above and beyond her own interest. So our public, okay, our publications on the same views on our social media channels at every convenient opportunity. It's been easier with Trez's later chitter post strategy. If it's less exciting than usual. Yeah, I don't, man. We gonna talk to Trez in this, aren't we? Probably. You ready to fucking go to that? I'm ready.
It's just... different. I've studied her posting styles. She usually starts her evening off with posting some selfies, and then periodically makes posts throughout the night about herself and empire business. Now she only makes one post a day, and posts the same posts on all her social media channels, and her posts have been less personal.
Yeah, you notice that. Actually, maybe she's rebranding?
Anything is possible, but she knows what's best. But still, I'll provide whatever assistance I can in the meantime with the publication.
You love to dig into this more. Actually, you know what? What we haven't done. Dude, no. Dude, don't even look at his tongue. Look at his freaking. Ah, Dana. Yep. I'm glad. You know. Let's go see what that clown fucker is doing. We're gonna see him soon enough. Wait a minute. Lele's gone too? Did we even get to see her? I don't know. Don't worry about what's going on, folks. Kind of in the middle of something. Give us a moment. Folks, give us a minute. I know this ain't really our stream, but I need to pause. I need to cut my mic for a minute. Sorry guys, we were sitting around. We had to answer someone. Also, wait, after this, go ahead and join the. You know, you didn't join the guys and us for the, at the inventory. AF. Oh man, sorry man. You know, doing this, I had a lot of things on my mind. Sorry about that. That's alright. Brian, really? Are we really going to sit here? Are we really going to sit here and go through Skylar's messages? Yeah, not the time or the place. I know. Equius told you to do it, didn't he? Maybe. I didn't know you two still had a thirst. You know what? Yeah, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, man. I'm just being a good friend. That's all. Sure. I mean, if I said that like the way you're saying that, I'd try to believe it too. You know you're an asshole. Yeah, but I'm basically more you than the others are. Well, maybe you and Epsilon. You would love to dig in this more, but the sooner you get this tour over, the sooner you can talk about her guilt post. Okay, let's go to the posters. Let's take it to the poster bridge. Let's take it to the toaster strudels. Take it to the toaster strudels. I got a few. Why do you have them in your pocket? Man, I have this Michelob made this new invention. Basically, it's just like a little pocket you keep your toaster strudels and your Pop Tarts, and they're supposed to be kept warm. Why do you have it? What? I wanted a toaster strudel, and it keeps it warm all day. So I might. So later I'm gonna shout out on that. So you're just gonna have it in your pocket all day? Yeah, I'm wearing these new pants they made. And it's a field test, so it is what it is. So this artwork looks fantastic. You're not really a huge fan of the subject material, but the colors and lines look really cool. You like how they go all wish whoosh on that one. And you get all twisty on the one over there. What the?
All the artwork you see on the walls here has been featured in our highest trending articles and earned their right to be placed within my field of vision on a daily basis.
She wanna get down and she wanna get into Trez's DMs so fucking bad. I mean, you just now noticed that? I mean, I didn't just now notice that. I've just been noticing that while we've been kind of going through the one timeline. Now we're in this timeline, and I'm just like, okay. Amicia did all this? He mentioned that to you earlier when you first came in. He sure has a lot of talent. She must feel really lucky to be working with him.
Yeah, really lucky.
Yeah, she really is. No, bro, that is sarcasm. That is sarcasm.
That was a sarcastic snorting comment.
We totally knew that. You just weren't sure if you knew.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Speaking of our friend, he's got a little brain damage. I mean, when you get hit with that crowbar, man, I mean, we got hit with the same crowbar that Calborn used to basically, literally break Homestuck. I mean, you ain't really, your thoughts may be all jumbled and shit. I thought that crowbar got thrown away. I thought it was like his. How did Doc Scratch get the crowbar? You know, that's a good fucking question. I think he probably had it on him. Either way. But why the sarcasm? Isn't Amicia pulling his weight in terms of creative work, drumming up support for the publication?
Amicia is an excellent artist. His work has boosted our ratings higher than expected in the short time he's been working for me. But that doesn't mean he hasn't been an immense test on my superb managerial skills and patience. I can't say that I didn't see it coming when I first onboarded him. He is a high blood, which means he's going to have his quirks and annoying ways of entertaining himself, many of which, unfortunately, involve me.
Wow. Sounds rough, buddy. Right, do the thing. Wow, sounds rough, buddy. What about don't you still do the simple thing? I can't do it. I gotta hit that right, I gotta hit the right octave. It's not as easy anymore as that it used to be.
At the beginning, we at least cooperated on a reasonable level. He did everything I told him and never had any input to add. It was perfect.
Oh.
Then last Perigee, he suddenly grew moody, only coming into the office when he absolutely needed to. We've started arguing, which is such a pain, because even though I always win through brilliant reasoning and argumentative prowess, it's another chore for us to get over on a daily basis.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
have no idea what's made him irrational. I'm amazing! So there's nothing on my end that could have caused it. I'm guessing that he got dumped by a quadruped or something. I just hope whatever it is, he gets over it eventually.
How about we don't? You forgot to ask her, what exactly is she publishing? You haven't had the chance to see any. You haven't had a chance to see that many or any really of what these articles she keeps talking about.
I'll tell you. Kassoon's Keen Words prides itself on making the finest quality internet reading material in all of Altania.
It's like she took the boss's mission statement for the website and literally just flipped it in a kind of air of pretentiousness. And at least when it comes to the mission statement part of that, at least the boss made it sound a little bit more, hey, check it out.
Our product focuses on creating original, short articles, or posts, for more lay trolls terms, that focus on unique elements of troll culture passed from one individual to another by imitation that supports imperial pursuits and beliefs.
So basically propaganda. So propaganda through memes. You absorb that information quietly and politely as you can, without visibly cringing, even though we technically are cringing, and we... She's a lapdog for the freaking empire. She's a lapdog.
Obviously, while I am the brilliance behind our work, the beating heart of our operation is the company Husktop. On the outside, it looks benign and average, like something you'd see in a common office space. But oh boy, if you could crack into the guts of this thing, you'd see some of the greatest genius that has ever existed.
I don't like how she said crack into the guts. I mean, don't say it. I know it's another freaking... I know it's a freaking little lewd reference to you and Mind Pain getting down in your universe. I get it. I get it. I'm just saying. Yo ho, yo ho.
It was for dramatic effect. You, clearly you're not understanding.
All I gotta say is yo ho, yo ho. Good old big brains.
Just go take a closer look at it. You can see the current calendar I have set up for this month and see better what I'm talking about. But do not touch it.
Oh, like I really want to touch your empire-loving propaganda self. Or, that has stopped. She sure has a lot of tabs. You suppose it makes sense, considering the roles she must fill with only being a two-person show.
You bet! Amicia does most of the artwork and layout at his hive. His studio and all his materials are there. I do all the writing, processing, posting, and advertising from here, which, as you can assume, requires a lot of programs. Not everyone is exceptionally gifted like yourself to be able handling all that production work, you know.
Okay, bro.
My contact said so himself.
Of course he did. Because the one thing that Scratch knows how to do is blow out smoke up people's asses. To get them to do things that they don't really want to do, but something that he says is in your best interest. Ugh. Fuck that motherfucker. I swear Prime we gonna get his ass. We gonna get his ass. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but we're coming for him. I hope we do, man. I hope we do. It just, I don't want what happened to Friska to happen to any other troll or any other person. Doc Scratch is a manipulator and he goes for people that have low self-esteem. We both know that because we've seen that shit firsthand. But you gotta admit, us dunking, you know, the spider looses into that volcano was the best thing we ever did. Oh yeah, and then we just sat there watching it burn and scream for a minute. Yeah, that was the best. I was like, hey, that's for her arm, you son of a bitch. You think the spider loses remembered us as we dunked it into the volcano? Oh yeah, it was screaming and trying to get up. Why did I miss that? You were ordering like El Pollo Loco at the time, and I didn't want to just like tell you that because we kind of won. I didn't want to like upset you. So basically, I didn't say nothing. I just wanted you to kind of like, you know, we had a victory. The spider lucis was going to die anyway. So I was like, you know what? You know, and then that's why I said, you know, order me some taquitos. You know, in my universe, they took away the taquitos in El Pollo Loco. They did? Still going in mine. Man, you're lucky. Get taquitos whenever you want. I mean, you can just make some. Dude, you know my level of skill when it comes to cooking. I really can't do what you and Azakamaru can do.
I mean, just look at how booked my calendar is there. Tracking post dates, material deadlines. You have to admit it's all impressive.
Making a taquito isn't that hard, man. We'll talk about making taquitos later. But But there is gonna be some spaghetti. You know, that gives me an idea for dinner for myself tonight. Before I go out and join you guys. You should take my thing to the inventory, man. All those bugs is gonna be there. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Man, isn't the inventory overpriced when it comes to food? You get a Bugsy discount. Since you know me, you get a discount. Can anybody just abuse that? No, I have to know you personally. It's a lot to take in. How much is written on that big calendar? Especially says a huge red date that says "Bye Bye Rebels" on it. That is scheduled to go out tomorrow night. So Tyrone, what you got there?
Oh, that's just a planned post date for our next big article.
Ready? Ready, man? I'm ready to do what I gotta do. Bye Bye Rebels on it. It seems very important and maybe just a little bit very terrifying. A little bit very terrifying.
Because it's my greatest article up to date. The power, the drama. Oh, I can't resist. Let me show you.
I don't like the way she said "ooh" like that. I don't think I like it either. I'm just glad. Let's just be glad that Friendsim is, YouTube safe. Oh, I'm glad too.
It's not finished yet, but the photo proofs came in this evening, so you can have a look at these.
Oh,
They were meant to
God.
go to Amicia's Hive first for him to approve, but they got sent here first by mistake. Mail, am I right?
Oh, Jesus. Primus, this is gonna be fucking. We're probably actually gonna see these for real. It features a large warehouse with painted purple and green flames bursting from the roof. The roof walls and ground and a spiky blooms of hot color, trendy stylized lettering at the bottom that says Rebels blaze it. Come on, Tyrone. That's kind of old. That's like saying 420 blaze it, or whatever the troll equivalent of 420 blaze it is. When the Empress sees blaze it, when the Empress sees it, in the corner you can see a street sign. You look closer at the building. It features buildings that your friends have taken you to earlier. Oh Wait a minute, it wasn't.
I don't think so. I know so. I've had 1,000 subscribers send in tips thinking so in a recent Scrub That Rebel Scam promotion.
Dude, I just read Rebel Scum as... Don't even say it, I already know.
They all received positive callouts in recent Chitter posts as compensation. You can see it on our hashtag ScrubADubDubRebels.
Okay, this is okay, man. I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but this sounds really. That hashtag sounded really like kind of sexual. I mean, it's not. I don't know why you, dude. I just looked in your mind and I already saw what you're actually thinking. And oh god, dude, I don't want to, dude. I know we look the same, but man, I don't want to see what you do with you know who on a Saturday night. All right, it can be on a Friday night too sometimes. Swear to God. Swear to God, you need to stop. Before I show you something you ain't thought of in like fucking 80 years. With that street sign, people could figure out where to find the place. She's going to post the location of a rebel base on the internet. Yep.
Yep. Once Amicia has approved the photo proofs on their end, I give it all a quick read over and then boom, it's live for the world to admire.
She wants the Empress. She wants the Empress so bad. I mean, I think it's more of a like approval thing.
Another glorious victory for her tyranny's reign, while making another viral meme, article, for Kassoon's
Viral
key
meme.
word.
Viral memes. You said it, so you know it's like BuzzFeed. Just with memes. It's like iFunny with memes. iFunny, man, really? I mean, it's close to what iFunny does. Almost.
The Empress's drone should level the place within minutes, along with any rebels who are
Fucking drone.
definitely in there. If my loyal followers don't do so first.
Drones. Drones. Why is it always gotta be drones, Prime? Why is it always gotta be drones? Because Eternity is a fucked up place, man.
Last I checked, you're the one who doesn't know anything about this publication, not me.
And people be like, no, I know if we have it hard because like, you know, police. No. You ain't all humans ain't dealt with drones. Y'all ain't dealt with drones. And we're talking to like when you're not as powerful as us, because there's a point in our lives where we weren't as powerful as we are now. And that shit was scary.
It's been running this for the past 2 parodies without any help from you, so I think I can and will do whatever I want.
Alright, whatever.
Now, why don't I show you more of the office? We still have a lot to talk about.
Oh, Jesus. You grimace, trying to hopefully mask your horror and nod. Ah, man. Been there before. True that. That's the thing you can agree on. You really have to have a lot to talk about.
And that's everything. So, what do you think? I know this much genius can be a lot to take in.
I'm not gonna give you praise. You're not a dog. Or the one dog that's sleeping right near a certain bed of mine. Why do you have this specific recording booth like your room? Sometimes I pull all-nighters. Oh yeah. I was thinking about that when I was working on the studio in my universe, but I never really thought about it. Yeah, kind of cool that it came into fruition, right? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Terrell looks at you being with pride. Oh boy, where do you start? This got so much worse so quickly. Yep, buddy. It's certainly a lot. You can't agree with her on that. It's a lot. You were wondering if you could touch back on the whole reveal of the location of the large secret troll base. Probably end up killing a lot instant troll situation.
What about it? It's a great post! It'll go like hot group cakes on all the big SM channels.
You know, man, now that we know what grub cakes are, how do you feel? Horrible. horrible, man. Did she choose not to hear you this whole time about killing innocent trolls line? Because you like to think that was fairly important line. That was a fairly important line there.
Where are you getting innocent from? Those rebels knew what they were signing up for when they joined their cause. They knew the dangers. Why not just make things easier for everyone involved while benefiting myself and the publication by getting some more traction? It's not like I'm doing anything illegal.
Dude, you're holding... Because you know, dude. That's what Darklear kinda said. And you know how I felt about that. Damn, bro. Sorry, that kinda came out. My old voice kinda came out. It does that from time to time. Dang, I forgot about it. Oh shit, I'm doing it too. Sorry, Prime. I'm doing it too. Jesus. Shit is contagious. Why do you think I stopped doing it? But we've already been through us self-loathing, us being the us doing our own self-loathing of being Silas's disciples and stuff. So we don't need to go through that again. No, but what she's doing is morally wrong. Can't you not see that?
Haven't you been here long enough to know that our two cultures have very different sets of morals? Death is common and expected here. We deal it out amongst ourselves on a daily basis. Why make it harder by adding unnecessary emotional weight to it?
Because that's what that cue ball dickhead would say. Because you should care. Life is important. Life is precious. And trust when we say this. This is why Alternia makes us sick. Being here, whenever we have to do these, makes me and Prime wretch. Because it feels so fucking wrong. It's almost up there with what we saw, with what Prime saw Goemon and Demo Man do. Oh yeah, but Alternia will always be the worst because we can easily reverse Demo Man stuff. We can easily reverse Goemon stuff. We can't reverse this.
Not to mention, when you think about it, I'm providing a public service, helping my government deal with individuals who have been declared enemies of the Empire.
Dude, doesn't this kind of sound familiar? Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it, certain. We're not going to talk about that country, not on this channel. No. Public service, my ass. You're just telling yourself that to make yourself feel better because you don't give a shit. That's all this is. Killing is still bad, and even if people don't, and even if it's people you think are bad, there's no such thing as a good murder. Yeah, we actually agree with that. Assassins for 5 years, we kinda know. So hard.
I've seen the news reports. They cause explosions, put weapons in the hands of dangerous lowbloods. I don't even want to tell you about the protest by the Teal officers.
Ooh, don't even get me stuck. They said dangerous lowbloods. Prime, hold me back. Oh, I gotta hold you back now? You already know why. This is not what he died for, man. We both know it, and I know we said we give her salvation, but oh my god, I hate this. Because we both know that's not what he died for.
We have to do what we can to stop them before they cause some serious damage and get more civilians hurt. Or worse, mess with the natural order of our color ideology and societal hierarchies.
Let me tell you something about societal hierarchies. They were always meant to be destroyed, especially on Alternia. And no, various humans that watch this video, we're not talking about Earth. Sit down, listen, okay? Listen with the mirror holes for a minute. No, because don't you think that whole system, the whole freaking bloodcast thing is a little stupid? The hemo spectrum is fucking dumb. It's always been fucking dumb. It just puts lower bloods down on a freaking, makes them feel like they're worse than shit. While the teals, y'all like in the middle, so y'all don't really get the worst treatment. The low bloods do. I remember what he told me. Man. He said it always pained him to see his low-blooded brothers in such pain. And we could make it better. And you know, I believed him. I totally believed him. And you know, I know we're doing our own thing, but I at least like to think we're doing the right thing. And I think even in this moment, right now, he would say it. He would say it, and we'd feel justified. But he ain't here, dude. But I know he'd be with us on this. He would be. Has Terraria met a rebel before?
I don't need to meet one to know what they're like. The internet is a thing, remember?
Yeah, because everything you believe on the internet should be true. It's always true, and everybody has their best interests at heart, and blah 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 blah, fucking culture war, fucking blah blah blah, purple M&M. Okay. Out of character for a minute, I don't know, that struck a nerve with me, sorry. Let me get back into character shit. Sorry about that. What sites does she read these reports from? Where did she get her information? She made it the fuck up.
From all the Empire's verified websites and news outlets, of course.
And they made it the fuck up. With their own prejudices. She's never read anything produced from the other side. Nothing written or posted by a rebel. Or a sympathetic writer sympathetic to their plight.
Oh, you know those are filled with troll baloney. Plus, they wouldn't agree with anything I think, so why bother?
Prime, I
You
don't
need to read them.
Prime, I don't want to know about troll baloney. I didn't know baloney was a thing on Alternia. I mean, they have most stuff that's kind of comparable to our stuff. Yeah, but troll baloney? Is it used in this, like, do they use it in the same euphemism way that we use it? Where it's like an innuendo? Yeah, I kinda wanna know if they do. You know what? Actually, after this, let's go find out. I know, I'm very interested. No, she really does. She's getting people. No, she really does. She's getting people she knows. And she's getting people she knows nothing about. Killed, defamed, based on crooks quick stereotypes, and false news. Glad we didn't say fake news. I know, just that word is so overplayed. Like, fake news. Just saying it ain't news. You've met them. And yeah, you're not a fan of every single thing. You're not a fan of every single thing they do either. Or every single thing we did. You know, AF, I still freaking see every low blood that blew up in my mind whenever I close my eyes. Same. But you know that they're only doing what they have to do, what they have to for a chance at a better life. If she wasn't so hell bent on only having her side of the story heard and promoting herself for her own self gain, so she could spread her nook for the Empress. Stop! Amp, stop. You can't be saying spread nook. They gonna figure it out. They're going to figure it out if you keep saying lewd shit. We gotta shut up. Well, I could just say bucket. Stop. Don't say bucket. I will punch you. I'll punch you right in your beard. You know, you're starting to grow a beard, you know? So, basically, you'd be punching yourself in the beard. But you'd also be punching me. But then again, you'd be like punching yourself. You know, if you want to get all metaphysical about this, I'll literally slap you silly. Alright, duly noted. Spreading dangerous misconceptions.
Please. Since when have I posted any information that was cause for libel? I admit I have an agenda, but I'm not a falsifier.
You take a big breath, clutch your palm husk in your hand. Tara sees you do this and eyes you suspiciously.
You've been holding that the whole time we've been on the tour. Do you have something you want to show me? Something that makes you think I'm wrong?
Yes! It's decision time again! Let's fucking do it! We may be wrong, but... Silas, if you're out there, just hopefully we're doing the right choice. Hopefully we convert, or at least she gets to see our way. The way you taught us. Just, hey dude, stop crying. We can't right now. I don't think we ever really mourned his death for real. There wasn't any time to mourn his death. We were running. You've wasted enough time with her. It's now or never. You bring out your palm husk, bringing up her guilt post, and then shoving it in her face. This is absolutely the type of shit you were talking about earlier. How she's promoting the Empire by defaming her people. You were with Trixie that night, and she posted this, and you saw, and last you checked, it wasn't any of the things she was claiming here. What was she and her publication gaining from publishing that type of bullshit, huh? Tyretta stares at your palm husk for a good long moment. You're about to say something, then she starts to laugh. Okay, guys, give me a minute. Sorry, folks. We're answering somebody. And kettle chips were involved. But honestly, Prime. Later, we need to talk about that. We will. Yeah. Ha.
Hold on. Oh,
Ha.
this is just too funny.
Ha. I want to touch the Empress's bone bulge. Ha. Because that feels like that's what you're gonna say. I want to touch the Empress with my teal hands and feel her all over my body. What is that accent? I have no idea. Why is he laughing? There's nothing funny about this.
Oh, sorry. It's just, was this actually supposed to make me come to some sort of hard-sought revelation?
Bro, I think we made the right choice. We may not like it, but I think we made the right choice before. We must have.
Like, you were gonna shine a light onto a part of myself that's been hiding until this very moment by your perspective with.
Yeah. Go suck a bone bulge.
Oh, Empress, you're... yeah, that's not happening. I knew what I was doing when I made that grout post.
That she's the well, we could say it. Well, we would say it, but we're on YouTube. But trust me, what we'd say is very harsh. And maybe we might do a little after show and then we'll just say it. But not now.
It's really not that complicated. Last night I had little Fago and I was surfing grout. I saw someone talking about that weird Chicso artist performing, and I felt like dishing out some hard truths about her and that tacky club she's been performing in. Then I had the idea to make a post about it.
Chicso, man, don't you dare talk about our Moira. I'm gonna throw you out this window, you freaking AF. I know. Man, we try to keep each other in check, and it's hard because we both get mad. We both get rangy, and we need to stop. We ain't doing that yet. Oh, yet. That's it.
Yes, some details may have been exaggerated to make a better grout post, but I highly doubt I'm the only one who has ever.
You know what? I'm thinking let's just go back to the regular timeline and pretend like none of this happened. I'm thinking about that too, man. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Am I right? Yep. It's literally talking trash, blanketed racism under the guise of criticism. Yep.
It's a grout post about a rusty nobody at a hole-in-the-wall gutter venue. Nobody will care, especially when it's from a teal talking about an indigo's establishment. When it comes to actually critiquing higher blood affairs, publications like mine are useless.
You don't care about that. You were there for Chixie's performance, and she didn't deserve that. That type of guilt post from anybody.
Okay, I think I'm seeing what your problem is here. If this post hadn't been about this Chixio.
Chixie, just say her name! Oh, God. Prime, I'm about to see red, and if I see red, she's about to go out that window. Splat. Man, she was never really our buddy when you think about it. Everybody else was. She was in it for herself. Chixie.
Whatever. If this hadn't been about Chixie, do you think you still would have come by to see me as quickly as you did?
You're not sure, but you like to think that you would have, but personally we would have anyway. Oh yeah, we're those kind of chaos lords.
So, would you say that the post caused a strong emotional response from you, stirring you to action before logic could dissuade you from your impromptu decision?
So we just basically did what she wanted. Mick! And because we were in an emotional state last time, that's when we went and did this. Ugh! I feel like Scratch is fucking with us. He always is.
Have you actually seen or heard about anything bad happening to Chixie because of what I said on the internet? It sounds more like you're overreacting rather than trying to tackle an actual issue here. On Alternia, writing mean things on the internet is just another method for getting people's attention. Coming in for the shock value to reel them in and pay attention. You can't tell me you didn't immediately go to the publication site to try and see more content after reading this.
You couldn't. You were locked down because of you weren't a subscriber. But that's not your point.
Then what point are you trying to make? From what I've heard from you so far, you seem to be mad at me for being a damn good journalist who knows how to play the system.
We're glad in our regular timeline you get freaking trampled.
It's not really a choice I get to decide. I either write how I'm expected to, or we tank. Look, I don't like seeing you look at me like that with your weird alien eyes. So, I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't actually hate the rebels. Definitely don't like them, but they are not something that motivated me to start a career in journalism.
You're worse than those freaking those so-called gaming journalists. Oh, yeah, exactly. How you gonna talk about a game or a cat? A game about a cat in a post-apocalyptic world being racist? Idiots. And they probably just wrote that and be like, oh yes, we're gonna get the clicks because we gave up on actual journalism. We can just make shit up, pull it out of our asses, and then make everybody else hate us and pretty much wonder why we're working at a job that would literally lie, but we don't care. We're getting paid. Pretty much.
Let's see here. What could push me to start a publication more than getting a bunch of crazy strangers in trouble? Lots. Showboating loyalty to the Empire. The publication will certainly send some credibility to my abilities and give me a step up among my peers in terms of landing a higher ranking position later on. My contact is another. He helped lead me to my decision. Oh, can't forget about the power. The power is a big one as well. Knowing I have influenced over hundreds of trolls is amazing. I highly recommend it.
Prime.
Should I
Prime,
continue?
we're both sparking up, man. We can't be powering up right now. Man, I want to though. Freaking rip off this little black sweater I'm wearing right now and freaking just rip off. Prime, we gotta keep each other in check, man. We gotta keep each other in check. And I know you wanna kick her out that window faster than you could say hootski doo, but we don't got time for that. Why are you level-headed all of a sudden? Because it's what she kind of wants us to do, and I'm not doing it. This is why the boss doesn't do like his fanbread bachelor stuff anymore. Basically, you get it. You don't love those reasons, but you know what? Okay, that's fine. It's her life. What you want to know is, why are you focused on them so much? That calendar she showed you had a lot of articles scheduled that were mentioning the rebels, and none of it was using friendly language.
By bringing up rebel atrocity, you create a common enemy for the public. And if they feel you support their cause, they subscribe to your publication. Simple
we're learning a lot about freaking a lot of these game journalists. Yep. Bitch asses. Oh, of the highest caliber. In that case, shouldn't you try to keep them alive?
What do you mean?
Well, the biggest draw to our publication. Ooh, we're getting there with the real shit. Okay. If her biggest draw of her publication, then she would want them to stick around at least until she gets that high ranking position, right? Otherwise, and you know what? Let's do this in the Doug Scratch voice. Ooh, yeah. Otherwise, if they're not around to report on, wouldn't her audience wouldn't read her publication as much as they have been anyway.
Yes, but how can I not publish anything about them? They make up a big chunk of the content we have scheduled for the next 6 months. I can't just scrape all that.
Okay, you don't like suggesting it, but she doesn't have to not publish anything about them. Maybe change the tone of what she's writing about. Keep the details about them vague. Don't publish the coordinates of the secret base. That sort of thing. That way, she'll appear to be a pro-Empire and able to keep up her beloved reader count that she loves so very much and wants to spread it. And wants to spread her cheeks for Trizza. No, she wants them cheeks clapped. Stop. Think about it for a minute. She didn't buy all that merch just so she could keep up appearances, man. Dude, I do not want to think about it. I don't want to think about her clapping Toronto's cheeks. Please. We don't need to be thinking that hard about it. Too late, I'm going to be making jokes about it when we're at the inventory tonight. You better hope a version of her doesn't show up. Tyrone is quiet for a moment, mulling over what you said.
You may actually be making a good point about this. Who would have thought you'd be capable of doing that?
Oh, the MSPA reader who was actually a first guardian, and 2 people that used to be kings. Who would have thought that we have actual perspective on some matters? It's almost like we actually lived long enough to actually consider all this. Maybe. You beam. At this point, you'll take any kind of compliment you can get, even though it's an underhanded one.
Okay, we can certainly alter future pieces involving the rebels with what you're saying. And as a favor, I'll take down the Grelt post about your friend and see if Amicia can change the photos in tomorrow's post.
Okay.
In return, you subscribe to the publication and share/like all our articles. Does that sound reasonable enough to you?
That sounds reasonable. If you wish you could convince her to do more, but for now this will do. She starts to snicker a little.
I still can't believe that you're finding a way to convince me, of all trolls, to change anything about my publication. Amicia will bust a globe laughing when he finds out what you've managed to do.
Ironically enough, as on cue, you hear the elevator doors open.
Alright, enough time has passed for my absence to be adequate. How did the tour go?
Oh! See, I think this was better because even though we got pissed off, we shifted it. Just like old cue ball dickhead would. Ugh, I don't like the fact that we're kind of in the same breath as him. It feels fucking dirty. Like, it feels like the most disgusting. Like, feels like we sat in a freaking public bathroom for like 3 hours, and there's just shit and piss on the walls, and we're just sitting there. Ugh, it feels like that. Dude, you wanna talk? You got something you wanna share? Nah, man, it's like, remember the time we, you probably have the same memory, but remember when we went to that concert in at Multiverse Coachella? Oh yeah, that was last year. Oh yeah. You were in a used bathroom? Didn't think they had bathrooms. It was a porta potty, but my point still stands. Ew. I had to clean myself for 3 days. 3 days? Yeah, 3 days. Fuck it, man, it was that gross.
Amicia, get this! Our alien friend here managed to convince me to change our approach to our rebel content. Can you believe it?
Okay.
Okay. What do you mean, okay?
I mean okay, okay, if that's how we want to go about it, then that's what we'll do. Ooh, does this mean I get to make the artwork for our rebel post look more dramatic?
Hold on. Back it up. When you first came to me, you said you shared my same fervor for the growth and well-being of our government. How can you just take us changing our approach to one of our most publicized enemies in stride? Like if I asked you to Photoshop a fly beast out of a photo.
If you recall, I said I was fine with whatever you thought. Not that I already agreed with it. There is a big difference there. You really ought to listen better.
But you have to agree with me. You're a high blood for Empress's sake. You should know how this all works. How could you possibly work in a pro-Empire publication if you don't fully support our government and loudly reaffirm it at every socially convenient moment?
Because not everybody's like you.
You don't need to tell me how I'm expected to show my loyalty to the Empire. I work here, remember? I know what my place is in all of this.
Then maybe you should act like it sometimes. You know, like a normal indigo. Just do your arts and stuff, instead of doing all these stupid pranks.
You never act like someone that knows their place. When was the last time you even went to your classes? You never talk about them.
Ooh, this is good. You got the popcorn? You got the popcorn? Do I have the popcorn? What do you want? What do you want? I got freaking chili and lime. I got chili. I got freaking nacho. What do you need? There's nacho popcorn? Yeah, I got it a few moments ago while I was at an appointment to, get new glasses. Fucking cool, man. Yeah, I know. Let me try the nacho. All right. You do that while we get ready to read.
None of your business.
I get ready to read this.
And if you can act and think like someone out of their place, then why can't I? It'd be pretty weird if the High Blood couldn't do whatever they wanted according to you.
That's because the High Blood in this situation has no experience in the publishing industry and just committed verbal treason. I can report you and have the drones coming.
You always threaten to have the drones come here. It's really cute how you keep threatening me with that. As though you expect it to actually work one day. Or, for you, to have the globes to do it.
Hey, I may not support you all the way, little bro, but hey. You still got that chaos in you, man. And I appreciate it.
You don't know that. I might.
You might. You might do a lot of things, but go against a higher blood? Don't know. Why do you think you let me get away with doing all the annoying little things I do around here?
This man used to make troll blood and use them for paint. So, I suggest you I suggest, Tyrone, you slow your roll, calm yourself down, meditate for a bit.
You don't know what I'll do.
Sure. Do it then.
Nope, I don't. But I can do a lot of things too. I would try to remember that if I were you.
Fucking snap.
Well, fun chat as always, Torona. I see you and our alien friend here still have things to wrap up, tour-wise. So I think I'll step out to my hive for a moment to do a quick artistic thing.
See ya, dude.
Alien friend, when you finish here, please come and visit my hive. Torona can give you the address.
Oh, I'd love to, man.
Wonderful. See you all later then. And alien friend, I mean it. Visit or else.
Okay. I know what the or else is. Me too. I mean, we can fight it into who would, but Missy is crazy. Oh, hell yes. I mean, do you even want to know? Because Chaos Lords have black blood. And, we don't want to be used as an oil painting. Damn right we don't. Shit. And the fact that we produce a lot of blood, we'd be like a living fucking paint can. Oh Jesus. What are you thinking about it, AF? I can't think about anything else. Remember at the last time I just thought about this motherfucker going on Jack the Ripper on all these freaking trolls, man.
Yeah, cool up and see you later. Like you usually do when you get sick of me for the day, bitch.
Sorry, we kind of enjoyed that. Now that you got the Empress's bone bulge out your mouth. Just saying.
Are you kidding me? That was great.
I did. Did we just help her become pitched with Amicia? Probably. Should we be excited about that? I don't know. Well, how should we be feeling at this moment? I don't know. After this, you wanna just go for a fly? Yeah, I think that'd be great right now. Because honestly, this is too much.
That just got the best thing any journalist could ask for. Dirt. After all this time, I finally got some juicy dirt and a high blood. You saw that too, right? I just got him stating out loud that he doesn't fully comply with the Empire.
He didn't say that at all. You were there, you heard everything.
A mission is just as bad as a confession around here. With me being a teal, I have some clout with the drones. They'd probably believe me if I said that Amicia was a dissenter. I'd need some physical proof though. Maybe I could steal some of the...
Oh my god. Either way, man, either way, depending on which path we choose, we fucking lose. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that.
As long as he's working for me, no. Do you have any idea how hard it is finding a good artist these days? Though, if he tries to leave me before his ascension, then... well, we are not far from a nearby drone station. Fear is the most effective employee retention strategy. Every good employer knows that.
I swear to God, I hate Alternia. I hate Alternia too. We're always gonna hate it. Oh hell yeah! One of these days, we're gonna get fed up with this, and then we're gonna change Alternia for the better with our magic in a weird way. Mark my words. It probably won't even happen in this. Arc, but it will one of these days. Be the very last thing we do. I hear that. Jeez, no wonder why these two had the relationship they have. Anyways, evil plot bunnies aside, can you pick up from where you were discussing having the article changed for tomorrow?
Well, I can't really do anything about that now.
Huh? Why not?
You need Amicia for that. Proofs have to be rejected before the post can be changed. You have to log into the publication's account, go into our artwork software, and select reject or
Why did
accept
you
for the photos to show up in the art. And if you want
Motherfucker,
to
I
change
heard
the
that. Why'd you
post,
go to the mic?
underneath new photos to
couldn't
replace the
control
ones that you
myself.
don't like. Amicia is in charge of accepting and rejecting those. And the artwork software is only on his desktop.
So she can just publish the article without any photos?
Our software is set up where, if the photos are not accepted or rejected before a certain cutoff time, they automatically get included in the scheduled post. I'd have no choice but to publish it as it was.
Maybe she could post. Maybe she could just not post anything tomorrow night.
Are you crazy? We have a schedule to follow. Our audience would be furious if we don't stick to it. No, that is not an option.
But
I said no. You're not changing my mind on this. I'm not disappointing my readers over some stupid rebel's lies. I said for the future content, not the immediate present. Empress, you would be such a terrible legislator.
Well, Crab, none of this is great. You know what we gotta do. If this don't work for us, you know what we gotta do. But do we have to, though? This is a better outcome. Yeah, but we're not gonna let our friends go up in flames, are we? No.
The only way I can see this going your way is to convince Amicia that the proofs need to be rejected and new photos made.
You can be very I hate when the Superior says you can be persuasive, because you know what I'm thinking. I don't even want... Dude, I know what you're thinking too, and we're not thinking about that. We're never thinking about that. That thing is... What we remember is never coming back. Let's just... We dealt with it with the Teals. We are not dealing with this shit ever again. Look, it's in a box. Locked in the ocean, and the only person that can get to it is you, me, Megalo, Overlord, and Epsilon.
You sure you're up for this? Amicia is kind of a weird guy. I wouldn't visit his hive on a dare.
You visited him before, and he invited you over before he left just now. How bad could he be?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
You know, buddy, we're doing this. We're doing this for them. We're doing this for the revolution. Remember what we fight for. Man, dude, soul what? I get my soul. I'm shitting in my soul.
You'll need to bring Amicia the proofs. They have a code on them that he'll need to use to log in. His address is on the envelope. Can you find it on...
Yes, we can.
You do know that his hive is not just a straight path away from here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure. But if you get lost, just use a troll GPS site or something. I can't guarantee it will work out there if you decide to use it without the internet. But that's the risk you're, for some reason, deciding to take with this. If you manage to stay alive and come out of an Indigo's home in one piece, head back to the office and I'll give the final go-ahead with having the new article scheduled to go live tomorrow.
We're doing good, dude. And we're still Bugsy, John, Augustus, Kuro.
I'll be here working if you need me.
No matter
But
what.
you better head out now, though, if you really want to get this done. Moonlight is burning.
You know, being towards a near-death experience, it's kind of our MO. Hey, but at least we don't look for it like Suki from True Blood. True that, man. But let's not talk about Suki from True Blood because we're gonna start talking about Warlow when, you know. Yeah, we better not. Who's the most dumbest vampire, heroine or protagonist? It's a toss-up between her and Yuki. Yuki for obvious reasons. What about Bella? Oh, I could talk about Bella with no emotion in my voice whatsoever and still feel like what I'm saying right now is really getting into the point of what I feel. Also, we both know Bella had a lot of fucking mental problems. Who volunteers to be a vampire, man? I mean, if you're not made as one, you know, because of some other reason, who wants to just openly? Yeah, I want to give up my chances of being in the sunlight, but in Twilight's universe, you sparkle. Well, like they say, sparkle, sparkle. Fuck yeah, sparkle, sparkle. Okay. You decide. Okay, you don't know why you decide that you didn't need directions, or where the streets of or what's leading you through the streets of Alternia. Maybe you've been through here before. You want to rely on the muscle memory of your past travels, or you think fate is pulling you back to the origin of your bond with Amicia. Or maybe you're just really a dumb fuck as usual, and are relying on the usual, as usual, relying on dumb fucking luck to sort out your problems. God damn. This reader, don't think so hard about yourself, dude. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. Jesus. What if you shouldn't made that turn? Seriously, what do you think you're doing, letting fate take the wheel once again? as you try to solve problems of various sizes and difficulties. And that bird thing looks over there looks hungry, or is it paranoid? God, what are you saying? Of course it wants to eat you. It's Alternia, for God's sake. So, man, it's like I wrote this. You should have used troll map quests like Taran said to. You Crest. Oh wait a minute, Crest. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me put so. No.
Self-voicing enabled. You crest a hill, and at the bottom of it you see a familiar silhouette. Could it be self-voicing disabled?
You run down the hill, catching up to the troll in question. Amicia, hey Amicia, wait up!
Oh, it's you. What a surprise.
A good surprise?
I guess we'll find out together. I didn't think I'd see you.
I don't like the way you said that. Me neither. I'm very uncomfortable. And y'all can say, oh, but you guys fought demons and fought other things and creatures that are stronger than you guys. Like, why does this scare you? Because this motherfucker got slasher vibes. And I don't know if you know this. Chaos Lords in horror movies, we're the first ones to die. With anti-magic weapons. You know, that's why we run from Dogoro. But we don't talk about that. Yeah, the Excalibur is a freaking anti-magic weapon that can actually kill us. That's why we run from Dogoro. To see you so soon. Alright. Well, he did say to visit him, did he? You'd hate to disappoint a friend. Amicia beans at you. Speaking of upset, how is he feeling since the last conversation with Tyrone? It looked pretty tense right now.
That? Arguing is pretty normal for us. Torona is a strong personality, to put it politely. You have to stand your ground with her to be taken seriously. You don't know, but... Oh, don't you know? But it's interesting that he would say that. Tarana mentioned that at the beginning you two hardly fought at all. Well, things change. Let's leave it at that for now, okay?
Dude, are y'all pitched for each other? I mean, it's cool, man. You can tell your
what
bros.
Do you have here with you?
You can tell your bros. Oh, these are proofs that he left behind. The ones for tomorrow. The ones for tomorrow's post. It got sent to the office by accident.
Yeah, Alternian mail gets weird sometimes and does that. It was nice of Torona to let you bring them along to me, although they probably should have been left at the office. With you here, there's no way I'm getting any more work done for the publication tonight.
Dude, you bite your lip and you start a string of curses under your breath. Like fuck, shit, ass, motherfucker, Barbra Streisand, and a bunch of other stuff that we can't say on YouTube that I just said because fuck it. Shit, that's not what you wanted to start with. But you know what? You think you can work with this. You can get it easy. Oh, bro, no. I think we're gonna have to. No, don't you even say it. Don't you even say it. We might have to. No! I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Dude, they ain't gonna do this and this thing. We'd have to put this on Nightlife if that happens. And we could probably just get outside tomorrow to do it. Bro, we can't be pimping on our brothers like that. That's not right. But you thought about it once.
Follow me this way. You still owe me a visit. I'll show you around my studio just like old times. At least now all your limbs are properly attached.
Yeah. Yeah, because our arm was broken in the first Friendsim. Guys, you don't need to know. You are taken inside of Amicia's art studio. Art supplies, half-finished works are littered all over the place. The faint, sour scent of paints taints the air.
I'd apologize about the mess, but I only ever clean when I'm expecting company. And as usual, you are unexpected, and so you get a mess.
No worries, that's pretty much the story of your whole life.
Yes, they would sum up most of our lives, wouldn't it?
Amicia seems to be there to trip herself. He seems slightly fidgety, like he's uncomfortable. Makes sense. You are seeing a very personal part of his life. One that you bet very few get to see before they get chomped on. And haven't exactly had a chance to affirm your friendship and affirm your unconditional bond of friendship. Don't think you can bring up the hazy space between friend and acquaintance that is on the level of being promoted to friend. Maybe get him to warm up a bit. Alright. We are totally not getting lined up like circus seals, man. I'm not saying we do. Are we gonna make that into a running gag? Dear God, I hope not. Alright, so the boss gonna be like, this is funny. Yeah, keep using that as a gag, and we're gonna be sitting there going, ugh.
Yes, it is, but that's alright. I love talking about things that are mine, including my mess. I'm not the type of troll that does well with a clean space for creativity. I like to see everything all at once and let it seep into my think span so I can mix it all together in a sort of super subconscious creativity. Then I scoop up the inspiration that floats to the top and then boom! I can make my art. I have a personal process for organizing. I know where everything is, even if to an onlooker it looks completely out of order.
Amicia had onlookers in the studio telling them that?
Only the random ones that were about to join the mess. Otherwise, I don't have anyone to invite to come over.
Oh God, he's still doing it. Yeah, he is. Man. I'm scared. I'm scared too. He probably doesn't have an anti-magic weapon, but you can never be too sure. For all we know, Scratch probably set him up with one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Damn, don't talk like that. Right, we ain't facing our mortality today, buddy. We're not doing it today. Sometime in the future, maybe me and Zan fight one last time in space. We start a supernova because, we blew up, our fight is so explosive, it starts a supernova. Yeah, that'd probably be the ideal way for us to go, technically.
Only sometimes. And don't worry, I don't use them for paint anymore. I've mainly switched to real paint now because it's difficult to scan onto a digital platform. Not as fun to source, but it's been fascinating to learn using.
Then what is he doing with his victims, if not for that?
Subjects, not victims. And, this and that.
I don't even want to know this and that. Oh, shit. I'm scared.
You sure? I'd be happy to give you a tour and show you how I've used them. If you're well behaved, I'll even consider showing you my latest work that feature organic materials.
No. I think we're fine.
Some parts might even still be moving.
Oh,
What do you love to find out?
God, it's like we're in Stein's house. Again! Yeah. It's like that one time we spent Thanksgiving with Grandpa and Zion was talking about cutting this open and talking about it's interesting that two Chaos Lords are here and that we're finding specimens and all that shit. God dang it, I repressed that memory though. Yeah, me too. That's why we don't have Thanksgivings with Gramps. He comes to us. Whew. Whew. Oh Jesus, I'm tripping. I'm tripping too, man. We just gotta hold on.
Shame. Maybe I can show you next time. In the meantime, was there anything else you were curious about?
Dude.
I'm working on loads of things. What do you want to hear?
Well, the thing he's most excited
Well, I'm
about.
excited about everything. You'll have to be more specific. Ah, you must be referring to my sculpture of an ablution trap. I've been quite pleased with how it's been turning out so far. Don't you agree?
Sure, it's pretty cool. Why is he making a sculpture of one though?
Just felt like it. I wanted to make one, so I did.
Again, I dig that.
Sometimes, but when I ascend, I'll have more than enough time to make my own art. We stay inside our individual domiciles and create our own art all day. And I mean, what indigo doesn't want to be left alone to their own devices for the rest of their lives and work for their government-assigned role? Oh, I don't sound excited? I am. I might be tired and I'm sounding in ways I shouldn't. You've been having me talk up a storm.
You feel like you've been talking for what? Seems different between normal
Well, it's
people.
more than I usually talk with Torona, and she's the only person I talk to nowadays, so yeah, this is a lot for me.
You clap your mouth shut and keep looking around for things to talk about. No, we.
My artwork, of course. Why would I have any? Really obvious. But that gives us a good segue for a new discussion topic. So let's do that. I've expanded my expertise outside of just painting. Sculptures, mosaic, hodgepodge, all of it, and all with a variety of materials now. But it's hard to put on those walls, and painting is still my favorite. So that's what we got here.
Just hearing him just go on and on about like the different painting, it just kind of reminds me of the old days, you know. But still kind of reminds me of the fear of death, which wouldn't really happen as technically. But those anti-magic weapons, I don't even know, man. He doesn't have one, dude. I know,
Of
but
course, these aren't meant to be seen and judged by other people or push a specific idea. These are for me and me alone. For the
sorry.
Exactly. They are for my own enjoyment and never meant to leave the studio. I love getting praise for my work, but I need some things that are just for me as well. Torona doesn't really care about the creativity of the photos she's given. As long as they capture whatever she wants her article to say, she's happy. For me, the creativity is what...
Okay, folks, give us another minute. We gotta cut the mic. There will be times when we have to cut the mic for a minute. Just skip ahead, remember, we have to do that, skip ahead.
Commission work is rarely the most exciting. Whatever bounces around my think pan is always more interesting than anyone tells me to make. I don't dislike what I make for the publication. I just prefer...
Yeah,
making
same
what I
thing.
want.
Same thing he said
I've
before.
done that before. It was fine for a while, but then I wanted to try something else for a bit, like working for something other than myself.
But to run a Voltros, she couldn't be the only one running a publication.
Why not her? She's infuriating, but she's bold. Hardly anyone wants to work with higher bloods. We bring prestige, but we don't have great reputations for being team players.
True.
And she knows how to run a business. All I have to do is lay out and source art, and she does the rest. 30,000 trolls and growing get to see and praise my work, and I don't have to lift a finger on Chiter to do it. To use a quote from her, results trump personalities.
You have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
Good for you.
Sigh.
I would rather not discuss Torona anymore, if that's okay. She's fine, but this is my hive, and I get to have...
You lay out the turn, yeah. It's not like there are other things to chat about, right? Conversation. The subject well has run dry. And none of it provided a bridge that you needed to bring up the proofs.
So, friend, we've talked for a bit. What would you like to do? I just received a new arrival of paint I've been dying to experiment with. Care to sample it as well? It's fresh.
I'm scared. Me too. And I was in a war fighting talk learn English, and that didn't scare me as much as this does.
Oh, we've done enough talking, don't you think? It's all you've ever wanted to do since you've come in. Yeah, and we're caught up. Let's do something else now.
We're gonna die.
You want to talk about the publication more? Boring. Didn't you?
Yep. Okay, here we go. We're in some new dialogue. She has something, though, that's gonna come. That there was something particular in the article that you wanted to discuss with him. Only if he can help you. It involves the proofs they brought for the article tomorrow. And
I can look at those later. I don't want to think about work right now. You're here now. Let's do something together. We've been apart for so long and no one ever comes over for fun on their own free will anymore.
I see what I'm saying. See what I'm saying, Dan. I mean, like, I know we have, like, very nostalgic, like, feelings when it comes to Alicia. Like, we think of them as a sibling, but it's like that sibling we don't go to because they like to do weird shit. I mean, Bloody doesn't do weird shit. He doesn't. He does paper mache a lot, though. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Why does he do that? I don't know. He said that gives him peace. Hey, at least he ain't doing it with actual body parts, you know? True that shit.
And I'm asking you to listen to me. I said I don't want to think about the publication.
We gonna die.
You know, you're a lot like art. Something to look at, something to take up space and be appreciated. Not necessarily something to be understood, though. Or listened.
What?
Before you left, I never really gave much interest about what people thought. But time went on, and the planet kept twirling around, and the Empire kept chipping away at Alternia, and it occurred to me how separate all my lives really are.
I'm scared.
Like here I was, living my life without ever once being in any form of contact with
I
my
ain't
neighbor
going-
or the troll that jogs by my window every evening.
Is it okay that I want to be in a fetal position right now, Prime? Bro, I want to join you, but we can't. We gotta keep going. I hate our jobs. Me
It's
too, buddy.
amazing. They're arguably integral parts of my world. Little details that complete the picture of my life, and yet I could easily live my life as though they were never there at all.
Well, that. You have to put your foot down. You're burning moonlight, lives are at stake. You're not doing anything with them until we get the proofs, and that's fine.
Aw, you think you have control over my actions. I always loved it when you got feisty. It almost
Oh, God!
makes me want to take you seriously.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this has been. Oh, shit. You know, maybe the other timeline is better. Dude, we're in too deep. And you know what we say when we're in too deep. But we can't say it on YouTube.
But I really wouldn't say that now is the time for you to act like that. You're not Torona. You don't think that just because a higher blood is working with you that you're suddenly the hottest shit that's ever existed. You're in my higher blood. You said you were here for me, so you should do what I say.
Oh god. You know, dude, is this how it feels to be? No, man, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't fucking say it. They gonna ship this shit. No. Tighten that lip, soldier. We Bugsy don't go down for nobody. Yeah, and you know that's the truth. It's the other way around. Does that include Scarlet or not? Or when she's X? Shut up. See, we do have that in common. Shit, before we can figure that out.
You're not? You said earlier that you were here to see me, though.
Buddy,
That
yo.
was priority.
Give us the puppy dog eyes, man. I can't. Yeah, dude, let me handle it. You're very, you act very emotionally, and I need to help you out. So let me do this. You've been living day by day, trying to get through to each figure. Through each and figure out how the hell where you're gonna make all this work in the long run. In short, you can't afford to prioritize one troll over another right now. No one's. Oh shit! Not even him. If he wants to be your friend, he's going to have to understand that.
It's the same as always. In the picture, but never a part of the main subject. A completely separate part of reality that can exist completely independently, whether it wants to or not.
Shit. Cuts at both of us pretty deep, doesn't it? Yeah. When we were depressed. When all we wanted was our lives back. It was taken away from us. Just like that. Like it never mattered. Like it never mattered at all. But we don't got time to think about that. No, we don't. Bugsy steps away from you. Looking despondent, clearly lost his own sad thoughts. Despite it backfired to you, you got frustrated and if we try to be brutally honest, he will kill us. But if we try to comfort him and be all like sweet on it, sweet on him and shit, that can lead to something else entirely. What's with you today? What is with you today? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, most Indigos like us. Like, really like us. Like, Ardana was actually, like, throwing us up the... No, he wasn't. No, dude. Really think about it. Really fucking think about it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. I guess we can be dense sometimes. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do our thing and not think about that any further. Hell yeah.
Oh, Look at the little fur beast enjoy their cruel acts of destruction. How sweet. Now they're brutally mutilating each other. So adorable.
Oh God! Yeah, we'd probably be freaking out in the next room. Probably in the bathroom. Screaming. There's no... You can reach... Open the windows right next to you, but Amicia surely wouldn't mind if you cracked open a window and let a little breeze in. You tug on it again, but the door still doesn't move. That includes that it's locked.
Where are you going?
Oh no! Shit! Bro.
Where are you trying to leave without saying goodbye?
We are going to have to be our usual fucking brutal ass selves. That's the only way this is gonna work.
Then why didn't you say anything? Yeah, I don't believe you. I think you were trying to leave.
Well, Prime.
But I don't, do I? I remember you saying I wasn't a priority just 2 minutes ago.
So, screaming for our lives? I'd be insulted if we didn't.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not sad anymore.
Oh God. How you feeling then? Doesn't answer, man. He steps towards you. Run me to the section. You step backwards, away from the door, retreating from him, and going further into the studio. Your heartbeat starts to pick up. The tiny hands on the back of your back stand on end.
You know, I wasn't making it up earlier about you being a work of art. You'd be something nice to look at if you stood still and shut up. You bring up lots of good memories when I looked at you. I would consider how the light hit your face, or how you would be due for another dusting soon. I know a good place where I could hang up something like you too.
Shit.
But I think that's a problem I can solve.
Shit.
Now just hold still. This shouldn't hurt.
Jesus, not again. See, Prime, see, this is what we get for being nice to this motherfucker. This is what we get for being nice to this motherfucker. Yeah, we know. We know about that you guys are basically controlling the narrative, blah blah blah, we get it. We've seen it before. Primus, you know what we need to do. Let's do this. It's time, Prime! We're chaotic motherfuckers, and this is what we do. Sure, we want to comfort him, because when we see him, we see that little troll kid who saved us for your reader. But we gotta remember that kid was creepy and tried to do horrible things. So let us rage, because nobody can do it better than a Bugsy. You're right.
Then what brought you to the office if it wasn't for me?
I was looking at a Gallup post. I was looking at Tyrone's earlier Gallup post about a music venue and showed him this.
And you came here with the proofs with the hope that I would reject and change the photos before the article goes live tomorrow to get her to not post the article the way it currently is.
Mm-hmm. See, this is what we get for... See? We should
Why are you
have.
telling me all
We should have
this?
been like that.
Why bother with telling me the truth when you could have just lied or tricked me and have me do this for you already?
Oh, we tried that. It's not happening ever again.
Why not?
These proves need to train because lives are at stake. But you're his friend. You don't know how many times you had drilled it into his thick skull. Believe it or not, despite all of Misi's quirks, despite all his threats and weird ass tendencies, you want to make him a priority. You want to be his friend. You want to spend time with him. Just because he wasn't at the top of your mind when this night started, that doesn't change that. Friends are a part of each other's lives, not their entire lives. But when they have important shit to do and can't be physically there all the time, they remember each other. Hadn't he remembered you? Amicia stared for a long moment, absorbing everything you said, starting to feel that you may have made a breakthrough. Without a word, he turns and runs out the front door. Whoa, wait up! You need, oh yeah, the proof's nearly on the side table. You chase after him, not bothering to close the door behind you. The path ends in the clearing. You feel like you're close to something big here. But you just have to get him to open up a little bit more. You'll maybe be able to reach him.
I apologize. I shouldn't have run off like that. It was weird.
Oh, bro.
Even for me.
Oh, bro, come on.
It's nice of you to chase after me, though. I haven't had someone chase after me here for a long time. I used to have a friend, a higher blood. Her name was Chahat. I assume she was your friend, too. Or, at least, you knew her.
What do you say? I'm not saying nothing. Don't tell me I may have, through my travels before meeting you, that may have happened. Like several times. I'm not even gonna say nothing. We're just gonna focus on this. We're going to the inventory later. I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna ask you more questions. But let's just get this over with. You went to church together, clown church, where you'll be the one, you'll worship that one.
She was one of mine, too. As an artist, you don't get too many of those. You tend to work alone. I needed paint, and she helped me get some. Then we became friends. And she was brilliant. All the colors she would bring me, hues I've never seen before. The warmth that would seep into the paper. It was really something special, what we could create together. She was the one who pushed me to accept the position with Torona. Said I would finally be putting my true talents on display. Get the praise I deserve while I still could. She even helped me make a few paintings for the first articles I worked on. Those are the ones you see on the walls in my hive. They're not just mine. They're hers too.
Oh, man. You may be a creepy fuck that tried to kill us at one timeline, but you are a creepy fuck. Yes,
but she's gone now. And she's never coming back. She couldn't, even if she wanted to. One day, I won't be able to come back either. Indigos are secluded in their own dwellings when ascended, perfectly silent to allow us to concentrate on nothing but our work.
You're about to interrupt, but you don't think that is strictly true. You think about Gaelic and how the way he pushed almost everyone away from him, the way his paranoia ate at him on the inside. You don't say anything.
When I was younger, it sounded like paradise. But now I think I understand what the lower bloods mean when there's a difference between being alone and loneliness.
Mm-hmm.
And I never even got to tell her who I really am. And that just hurts, having the one person who cared about me leave, and only then to find the parts of me that were missing.
Miss, yeah, we understand. You don't even understand. Bro. Oh, dude, we can give you a hug right now. We tell you it's okay. We've been through the same shit so many times, so many different ways, and so many different timelines. To have everything you worked for and everybody you cared about pulled away from you. And at the end of it all, you have you. But even then, it ain't enough. Try to fix it. You try to go back. You try to push onward. You try. You fucking try. But you never get closer till you go. And you could blame Scratch for it. You could. He is the one doing it. But then you look inward and you wonder, is it even right for you to do all this? Is it even right for you to break everything to just have that one feeling again? To have that one person again? But for you, it's not as fuel as it is for us. Let us help.
I couldn't tell her any of it. I couldn't tell you either. You were both gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little buddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Hey. Dude, how about we take him to the intern with us? You really think that's a good idea? Bro, he needs us. Now more than ever. And we can teleport to where he's at. Yeah. Because Ryoko taught us how to do that. Yeah. When we use her technique, it's like she's always with us. Yeah. That's right, isn't it? Oh, man. There's a lot of things we've been keeping inside of us, hasn't there? We don't have the time. We never have the time, It's always one adventure to the next. I don't think we ever really have time to rest unless we're hanging out with the guys. Yeah. And then when we go to sleep, we just think about all the people we let down. All the people we couldn't help. All the people we couldn't save. And Amici was right there, needing our help the most. And we didn't even think about them. Not once. God, we're assholes. Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't probably be so creepy if we, hung out with him more. Helped him curb that a little bit. Do it the way we do it. Oh, Prime. We need to change. Both of us. We do. Oh, Oh, dude, we're getting in too deep on ourselves. We need to stop. It ain't about us. Truthfully, yes. Don't mind if I give you a hug. Don't mind if I give you a hug. Dude. I'm glad. I'm glad we met. I'm glad we're friends. I'm glad I have another person that really understands how I feel. And I never want you to not get how much that really means to me. I understand. I've been dealing with this kind of pain my whole fucking life. And I get it. I know. And I understand. But hey, he needs us now. We can give ourselves a little hug. We can hug ourselves later. But thanks for helping me. Thanks for being there when I needed you the most. Anytime, man. Because like we always say, it is what it is, but it'll always be what it isn't. But for us, it will always be what it is. Okay, we really need to stop doing this. We're gonna cry for this recording, and none of these freaking humans need to see us do that. Still trying to keep up appearances. That's how I know how you're really younger than me. Shut up. Shut up, dude. I'm not as soft as you are. Yeah, you are. You're sorry to have left. You hadn't meant to. The more you see, the more you learn how awful things have gotten in your absence. You never meant to make any of your friends feel like you've abandoned them. But you don't get to decide how people feel, do you? You want to make things right here and now. You'll need to leave again to go find your other friends. But you'll never be gone like you were before. You want Amicia to be able to trust you again. And everything you do. Wait a minute. You're going to do everything you can to show him that trust is well placed. But Amicia needs to decide if that you are a chance worth taking. Is he willing to do that? To give you a benefit of a doubt, despite all the mistakes you've made, and probably will continue to make? Is he willing to care about someone? Willing to have someone care about him again?
Have you met her yet? On your journey back here?
I want to. I bet you do. Shit. Dude, it ain't about that. Oh, it's not, is it? Shut up, man. Okay. If I'm being real, just us talking. Okay, man. If y'all gonna talk, you mind if I just stay in there as a third wheel so I know you don't do anything you're gonna regret? Didn't know you dug Purple Bloods that way. I told Mindfang and she's cool with it. She's actually cool with it. Yeah. She had a fling with the Dolorosa, which wasn't really a fling, but hey. She said, you deserve to have one mulligan from me, and that's your mulligan. But I'm not giving those up free. She said, I'm not, she told me I'm not giving those up free, darling. You get one. Sounds like her. She calls you darling, though, still. Yeah. Actually, it's pretty cute.
If you see her, can you invite her to come to this new timeline? I'd like it if she could come. I'd like to see her again there. I have some things I need to tell her.
You will try. You can't guarantee anything, but you will try. You will try your absolute best. And I know you say, dude, there is no try. But Yoda, fuck Yoda and what he said, okay? Fuck, there always is a try. Like, we're really gonna be listening to some celibate fucking knights that can't get any kind of romantic love because they're scared that the freaking planet's gonna blow up because both Jedis were in love with one chick and they blew up a planet. That used to be canon. Look it up. That used to be canon. It's in a comic book.
You are weird and have a lot that is strange about you. But you always try your best. I've always appreciated that. Even if it's nonsensical at times. I suppose that's a trait you only find in real friends.
You're not crying. Nah, I'm not crying. You know, some motherfuckers supposed to be chopping up onions, you know? Yeah. Fucking chopping up, they're chopping it really hard. Yeah. Yeah. That's the amnesia, I know. That's the amnesia, I know.
Let's head back to the office. I have an idea that could solve your problems here.
Thanks, bro.
So this is a new set of photos you want to use?
That's right. The last focus group study you conducted showed that buildings were a bit of a snooze fest for our audience.
Mm-hmm.
These new photos are much more in line with what they like and should perform well on our channels.
They're a bit on the abstract side from what we usually publish. You completely got rid of the building and address and replaced it with a scene of fog and fire and presumably puddles of blood.
Yeah.
The glowing eyes are a nice touch, though.
Exactly. Playing up the mystery should entice the readers to like and share the article. Not to mention it looks super badass.
But is it too vague? They'll love the suggested violence that took place, but there really isn't a story.
Do me a favor and stop questioning my artistic decision. I've already rejected the previous set of proofs, and if I say that this is better, then it has to be better. Even our alien friend here agrees with me.
Fine. I'll make sure that the acceptance went through and that we're all good to go for tomorrow night. If the ratings go down because of this, I'm putting you on copy editing.
You did good, little dog. You did good.
Aw, you would be willing to replace the Wiggler that usually does that for you? That's so sweet.
Yeah, you are impossible sometimes. But at least these still go with the theme of the post. And it's the least I can do for you, alien friend.
She dresses you directly now. You stand up straighter.
I'm sorry I won't be leaving with you. I still have too much I want to do here. But I'll do as we discussed.
Understood.
Just don't shit on what I'm doing here anymore, okay?
Hey, do what you like. Do what you will. Do what you will and do what you like.
Good luck with what you're doing. I mean it. Really. Now, I have to go get these set up if we're going to post on time tomorrow. So, if you will all excuse me for a moment.
Hey, can I talk to you one-on-one?
Hell yeah, Miss Amicia. Of course you can.
Well, now that your big bad problem is out of the way, and I've agreed to work along with you, what happens now? How does this all, work?
Well, It's all really too complicated for you to explain. There's so much going on right now. Too much for you to explain to him right now. And also, you don't really have a plan organized either. I guess you're just kind of winging it?
Winging it?
I mean, not bad for that. Not bad for the freaking Silence's disciples. Yeah, winging it is kind of worthy of us when you think about it. I mean, winging it. Doesn't that just sound like a Chaos Lord thing to do? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And oh yeah, just because we're hugging, that don't mean you can ship us. That's like self-cess on the highest degree. It's really creepy. Very, very. You'll bring Amicia over to the new timeline. It should be soon. Amicia should be packed and ready to leave at a moment's notice.
You know, you are in way less control of this than I thought you were when you explained it to us at the beginning. I love it. You're really letting inspiration take the wheel here.
God, you wish you weren't. You wish you were following some grand plan. We're making this up as we go along, as we reader. We don't got a plan either. It is what it is, though. Ain't that right, partner? Yeah. Like always. On the skin of our teeth and the seat of our pants. Every fucking time. Something to let you know that all your hard work leading you to the best possible outcome you ever could achieve through these trials and tribulations, but not your. You can't stop wondering how much you lost. You could have saved if you were better, you guess.
Oh, like bleed to the edge.
What?
It's a printer's term. Bleed is a cutoff line where the paper is cut. Any work beyond that line doesn't make it to the final page. It's literally cut off, gone forever. Except inside your own head, where it was all nice and perfect. It's a necessary evil. If you don't cut some off, your work might not cover the whole page. You might publish something that doesn't look right and does all your hard work a disservice. Even with all the pieces there, you don't get the whole picture. So I always have to have my artwork, which I spend hours and hours on, go over the bleed and get partially cut off. I lose part of it every time, which sucks, but I save the rest of the picture. Sometimes you can only save so much. Am I making sense?
Yeah, actually.
Though, get me to this new timeline. I'm ascending soon, and now that Torona knows that I'm not as pro-Empire as she thought, I don't know how long she'll keep pretending to call the Jones on me before she actually grows some globes and actually death or fire me, which would be really hilarious if I'm being honest.
You'll get him out of here, you promise. You just have to figure out your next steps from here. Then you keep rolling on this personal mission of yours.
Well, it's not what I want to hear, but you're more than welcome to stay at my place for the time being. Got lots of spare rooms for you to choose from.
That's generous of him. You'll have to take him easy up on that offer.
Great. And one last thing. Not a deal breaker for me, but please try to find Jehovah.
I try my best. And I'll also try my best. Of course you will. Purple clown booty too fine for you.
I would really like to talk to you again if I
Oh
could.
man. God. You're like another brother to me. But seriously, is that how I'm like with everybody else? Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if she'd want to see me or even remember me. Who knows what the hell happens to the minds of ascended purples. But still, I'm willing to take the risk.
And I'll help. Yeah, but and I'll be here too because I don't want him to do it by himself. It's gonna turn into a purple bang fest, and you guys know what I mean by that. I'm just glad you didn't say bus along with that. Oh yeah, if you had it your way, you'd probably have it like that. Okay. I will let that go. We had an emotional moment, and I'll let that go. But don't test me, Brian. Don't test me either, motherfucker.
You've certainly proven to me that friends are willing to take risks for each other, even nonsensical ones. I'm glad to be making this one with you.
Yeah, me too. You feel a warm bloom in your chest. It may have not gotten you everything you wanted for tonight, but you think you can find a way to be satisfied with what you were able to get, at the very least. You feel the path you chose didn't lead you into a dead end. Almost like this was actually the right choice all along, and we did the wrong choice because we acted on our own emotions and. Well, I'm happy. Yeah, me too. For a couple hours, you wandered deeper and deeper into the city. You never really got a chance to ask around anything about where your other friends might be. You actually stop by the building in Amicia's photos. Find someone who might know Malik, but it looks like whoever was out there had cleared out pretty recently. It doesn't make sense to you, but they just moved locations. Sheer coincidence? It floods you with a sense of relief. Maybe the rebels aren't doing that badly here on Alternia. You return to Alternia, but now it seems like you're hitting the first real dead end. You fall back on the times of your first trip on Alternia. Endless, aimless wandering. Not a great strategy, but at this point, it's all you got. You wander deeper and deeper to the city. You find yourself thinking about a maze. Now this is a better outcome. Hell yeah, man. And we learned a little something too. Yeah, we did. You wanna go? You wanna go grab the guys for the inventory? Yeah, we probably. Yeah, Nova Zeta Breaker stuff isn't happening tonight. I would love to. Cool. Now let's change this back to where it needs to be. Now we would stay for Volume 9, but we're not doing that until later. Folks, it's AF and Bugsy Prime. Folks, this whole thing has enlightened us a little bit, and yeah, we're never just going to fall on our default emotions. We may be Chaos Lords, but we owe it to ourselves to be a little bit better. Hey, you mind cranking it down? Oh, you know me. What's this? We owe it to ourselves to be a little bit better when we do these things. And yeah, we're at the right outcome we wanted to be in. Everybody's happy. No one is dead, and everybody lives. So we're gonna go. My friend and I are going to the inventory, getting the guys together. We're gonna have a big fucking ruckus. And play some poker. Good times we will have. Yeah. Also, you need to tell me about your hood. Like, seriously, man. Dude. Purple Clown Booty made you act up. We'll talk about it when we're both drunk, okay? Not really something. Not something I really like talking about, but not saying I didn't totally like it either. Totally didn't like it either. Man, I swear to God, when we get up to Chahut, folks, I'm probably gonna have to put him on a leash or something. I already know I already know. That's the thing when you're with a virgin in yourself. You know yourself a little too well. But remember, folks, again, even in the darkest situations, even when you think there's no way to proceed, there's always another option. There's always another way. There's always hope when you need it the most. And there's always and folks, be there for your friends. Hell, if you haven't talked to them for a while, if you haven't seen them in a while, and you still got their number, call them. Call them up now, after this video. We're done anyway. Just call them up, talk to them. Tell them how much you mean. Tell them how much you mean. How much they mean to you. Hang out with them. Oh, or do what we're doing. Go to a bar. And play poker and drink and sing karaoke till your fucking heart fucking falls out of your chest. And sometimes it's good to have a little indulgence. Every now and again. Don't be like us. We're Chaos Lords and we can handle that amount of liquor because, well, we're Chaos Lords. Almost virtually indestructible. Don't. I know we said stuff about the anti-magic weapons, but forget about those. Completely. Yes. Forget about what we said about magical weapons and why we scream whenever we see Dokuro. Forget. Prime, we're not Jedis anymore. I know, but I wanted to see if I can still do it. Hey. Yeah. Me and you are going to be partners for life. You know that, right? Partners, brothers, whatever you want to say. Also, before we go to the inventory, I may have to take a shower with my darling mind thing. So see you in a minute. Why do we do the whole, make our voices back to where it used to be? I don't know. It's probably just something we never really grew out of, really. Prince training, accentuating your vowels, making your voice kind of rich. Well, what people call rich, anyway. Anyways, we'll be seeing you guys. Peace. Remember, there's always hope in the darkest situations. And really, folks, call your friends. Talk to them. Because if there's anything we've learned today, just hang out with your friends for a bit and tell them how much you mean to them, how much they mean to you, and how much you mean to them. Peace.